goals so far in the La Liga campaign. So Messi, he knows his work's cut out for him. Neymar comes back into the starting 11 after missing the Malaga game. That'll open things up a little more. He'll have some more options as he pushes up forward in the attack. But man, it's like you said, this is going to be a chess match that like to attack, they like to get forward, and they'll be giving Piqué and Mascherano a load of trouble there on the back line.
He was in Madrid amongst rumours that Real Madrid were going to try and tempt him across to the Santiago Bernabeu, but he denied all that, saying he was in the cinema with friends on that particular evening when Copa Heredia had got it all
today. But Messi has been a little shy of goals here this season. Of course, the injury didn't help too much, but Luis Suarez and Neymar have stepped up.
Alves, Rakitic in an unfamiliar wide role. Into Messi. Messi quickly surrounded by three Atletico.
More ammunition to the opposing fans of La Liga. He always seems to be the villain.
Messi that swings it in, doesn't get over the first man. Coque nods it away to this near side for a throw. Messi stayed out wide after the free kick. Take it as Dani Alves in Monaco's youth ranks.
To just wander freely in the box, fell to him. I think he got very...
Return to Atletico after just 1 year there. Messi now closed down, but comes away with it, the Argentine star. Iniesta taking on Gavi and doing superbly to find Neymar in a bit of space. Messi flicks it back up for the Brazilian. Neymar throw, but a fantastic in their own area. Not being given enough time and space to do it comfortably. A few concerned faces on the Barca bench as Neymar has to shake off the injury. The Barca fans will be holding their breath as Dani Alves fires in the volley. And at the starting 11 for the home side, he's particularly placed Lionel Messi in various games when he was out between.
But concerning stuff for Barcelona. They've had a couple of chances now, and Atletico Madrid, and taking advantage of one.
And the referee on that occasion does blow his whistle. A handball by Felipe Luis. He certainly doesn't agree with him. He wouldn't openly admit to it, so he quickly wins the ball back. Messi trying to battle back
here, but after that, it was really kind of dull play performance he's seen.
Corner swung into the near post, clipped away by Sergio.
Corners have been lacking in quality so far to start this match for Atletico Madrid. You can see what they're trying to do, hit the man on that front post and just look for the flick on. But it's been not the best of starts from the corner set pieces.
Position, Barca set the challenge of trying to find a way through. Messi finds Suarez, quickly closed down and caught by Godin. Well, certainly to go in that hard, midway inside your own half, Suarez wasn't causing.
They don't like you to feel too comfortable, as though you've got too much space, do they, or time? And Godin is at the center of that.
Messi looking at. Take this left-footed. Lionel Messi, it's wide. Black watched that all the way.
Yeah, you're right about that. Oblak had it in his vision the entire time and just escorted it out into touch. And Messi, whenever he steps over, he's always a threat. He's been so good on set pieces here the last few weeks to a month, and just misses the target there. That are involved in Simeone's workouts. Here's a chance.
Ball out wide. Messi picks it up. He's facing up against Felipe Luis, but sort of forced back into midfield, and now Mascherano and Piqué, the entire Barca side, in the Atletico half. Come now really livening up. As Luis Suarez does superbly well to turn away. Quick feet. Messi dancing his way through and eventually crowded out. He got past two, but couldn't get past the third. Barca continuing to insist. Neymar thought he was going to go from distance. Instead lays in Alba. Alba into Messi. 1-1! Lionel Messi scores his 21st goal against Atletico de Madrid, and the Blaugrana draw level just before the half-hour mark, and a quick spell of pressure finally told. Diego Simeone does not look happy, but we really do have a game in our hands now.
Well, you could just see them. They were bending, they were bending, they were bending. They withstood the pressure, but Barcelona just so relentless in the attack, and count after counter after attack after attack after attack. It was just amazing to watch. First of all, Atletico deal with the pressure, and then Barcelona just to keep pouring it on. Messi with the finish there. Alba is brilliant on the side. He gets Jimenez to the ground. It opens up some space for him, and he picks Messi out with a pinpoint accurate pass right on the laces of La Pulga.
Just before, you can see Lionel Messi was virtually unmarked before Coque suddenly saw him make a move into the area. By then it was too late for the Atletico Madrid midfielder to pick him up. And, Barca, number 10, doing what he does best, scoring Barca's 72nd goal of the season. Messi in such familiar pose.
He attracts everybody, doesn't he, Neymar? And that allows Jordi Alba to overlap and get to the end line essentially unhindered. And Messi right there, he knew what to do with it as soon as he saw the ball coming in.
Now we'll see what Barca are made of, because Atletico having conceded that goal, have pushed up, and now Messi just clipped over. The referee spotted that. He's conceded quite a few free kicks already.
Sometimes it's the home team that really does struggle to come out in these big matches against top sides in La Liga, and you're in front of your own crowd. You want to impress, and if you don't do it right off the bat,
it's just in front. He chooses Alves, making the run to draw midfielders.
So often on the attacking half, but he's been really
time, knowing that they've taken the lead and no longer have such an urgency to press forward and really leave themselves open at the back.
Well, both of these teams really, but Atletico especially, because they're going to be made the ones to chase in this.
The transfer window in the winter has been postponed, and Paul should now be allowed to bring in players. Waves away his protest. Messi. Luckily Coque didn't connect with him there. That looked to be a bit of a violent challenge. Atletico maybe physical, and that connected could have been really bad. Messi though just walks away.
But when you're that talented, you can dip those sorts of challenges. Oh, that one not so much though.
It's almost red card worthy. Will that be very interesting to see the referee? And it is off. He's been sent off, and I have to say, from the moment Felipe Luis's foot was raised, that looked like it was going to be worthy of a red card, no doubt about that. He was involved in some earlier incidents. We picked him out as 4 fouls, and the frustration now getting to the Brazilian fullback, and that foul looked particularly nasty.
And what's he done? This is just mindless from Felipe Luis, who was lucky all match, all this first half really not to be in the books, but that one's going to send him off to the locker room in a hurry on any day of the week. And Messi, well, he escaped one just before, but this is silly stuff from Felipe Luis, and you can see Messi takes the brunt of it right on the knee.
That's a poor challenge, and it's easy to see. Hello and welcome back to Camp Nou for the second half of FC Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. And after a fascinating 45 minutes, we'll see whether the Barca players will deliberately aim for them, as they did a few weeks ago when Messi was trying a lot of that first half from the visitors, but towards the end, when they consider that second goal, they seem to lose high boot into the knee of the Argentine. You can already see Barca willing to press and really try and find an opening. Rakitic just losing possession there as Barca look to get up ahead of steam. Carrasco back to the substitute Jesus Gameth, who has indeed slotted in on that far side. Barca's side that have grown more and more into this game as the corner swung in, headed away by Griezmann at the league season, but the media in the build-up billing this as a title decider. I'm not sure it's going to be that, but if Barca do go 3 points clear of Atletico, and indeed 7 points clear of El Real, it certainly could give them a huge advantage at the start of 2016.
Well, this is a fantastic opportunity, not to just to distance themselves, maybe just put a little insurance between them and both the Cocholeros and the Merengues.
Jordi Alba picks it up just outside the area and looks to find Luis Suarez until Rakitic tries to turn away. Griezmann now, again a lone figure, hunted down by 4 hooped Blaugrana shirts, and it's Lionel Messi back, showing he's not. Indeed, they did, and he saw the red card. Diego Godin, Juan Fran picked up yellow cards. A tackle there from Godin. Stops the ball going through for
the vision from Messi there is magical, isn't it? He's out on that, he gets a nick of it, doesn't he? And it was important because Luis Suarez was in on goal.
Such an impressive figure at the back, and one of the key reasons Atletico have conceded so few goals this season. Diego it up. Rakitic does superbly well to bring it under control, the Croatian Sportsman of the Year. Godin had a dramatic equaliser. As we approach the hour mark, it's Barca 2.
Too comfortable in possession.
And the two banks of four, the back four and the midfield four, still
La Liga. So you got to think the more chasing that Atletico does, the more winded they're going to get, the more heavy those legs are going to get as well.
Suarez was onside once again, and that is he going to get a free kick for that? It certainly seems to go in hard. Indeed, a booking there for Jimenez. He thinks he played the ball first, and he's off. The second directly for goal. As he lifts it into there, does go for goal, and he's punched over by Jan Black. I think he balled himself a few yards there too, Messi. The ball was, the foul in fact was a bit nearer that touchline, but he managed to creep it forward or creep it away from the touchline and does indeed go for goal. But despite Oblak already having conceded twice, it would take something to beat the Slovenian international from there. Dani Alves, instead he finds his fellow Brazilian Neymar. Looks like he's switched side.
Arda Turan making those runs in behind those outside backs, and you've got to be vigilant. Felipe Luis, the greatest, if not one of them.
Indeed he is, and the stories came out this week. Real Madrid tried to an experienced international player and captain of Atletico, so highly unusual thing, a highly unusual tackle to make, given the experience that he does have. But Arda now finds Messi. Messi looks up and sees 7 sheets. I'm sure he'll be keen to add his 17th league goal of the season.
And I'm just telling you, Lucas, as long as this game stays 2-1, Atletico think they've got a chance. Barcelona will be looking for that one little bit of insurance goal, and well, they've got the quality.
Atletico could rely on to call for calm and to cool down a bit. He's the one who got the hottest head of all, and now taking on Jesus Gamat. He's closed down by Cocker. Does superbly well to find Messi. Messi closed down by Partey. Goal second to create a 2-goal advantage, at least a 3rd goal for Barca, just to give themselves some breathing space. Lionel Messi looking to try and find a way through. He got past Partey, but not past Busquets. Plays it across and finds Messi once more. Messi thought he was going to take aim and sold the superb dummy. He's gone past another player, clips it back in. No chance on goal, but if he managed to get that across, it would have been one of the best assists of the season from the Argentine.
You're just hoping as a neutral that they can finish off, so you get to see this brilliant work from Messi here in the box.
Alves looked to flow with him, Partey closed him down and then rolled out for Carrasco, does something to chase, but Messi works his way back in against 9 players.
Atletico Madrid's attacking half. Barcelona have enjoyed a good spell of possession, and the defense is surely being run ragged here in the last 10 minutes. He's out filling in that right back spot that Dani Alves left vacant after coming off the pitch. But look at how far he's going to push up. There's really no difference in roles that will be played from Sergio Roberto and Dani Alves.
Themselves. Then Barca now have the chance to break. Sergio Roberto sets off on the overlap. Messi may look to find him eventually. Instead he goes inside to Luis Suarez, and perhaps not the best option as Suarez was. Oof, that's a tackle there. Jimenez losing the ball to Busquets. Now Arda Turan.
Flat in the second half, haven't they? And
Messi makes his way into the area once more. Interchange a pass with Arda. And they started the game with, they don't have enough personnel on the field to carry out those instructions any longer. Messi now looking to weave his magic once more. Sergio Roberto on the overlap. Again, Messi ignores him. Arda too. Back into the feet of Messi now. Turned and saw Sergio Roberto once more, but first
from Atletico Madrid. But really the best chance of the second half came from Griezmann early in the second half, and Bravo just getting the slightest of nicks to it. But But Oblak really hasn't been tested here in the second half.
He hasn't really not had a true save to make. Suarez nods it down. Messi closed down by Savage, and then Suarez swings it over.
Even though
It'll be interesting to see if Simeone chooses to defend the players that were sent off in the post-match conference, but there's a chance here for Arda Turan. Flags up for offside. Just went too early. Height and strength, and obviously it's professionals. And there is the final whistle. Barca go 3 points clear at the top of the table, and the headline writers will talk about the 2 players who were sent off for Atletico Madrid. Felipe Luis and Diego Godin sent off either side of half-time for Atletico de Madrid. They took the lead, the visitors, in the 10th minute through Coque. A wonderful strike before Lionel Messi equalised on the half-hour mark, and then 7 minutes before the break, Luis Suarez scored from an acute angle, a wonderful goal to what has now proven to be the winner. But so much more was expected in that second period. Or do you think it was just a case of a few tired legs after, as you mentioned, a very busy schedule?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, Atletico Madrid is a fantastic team, defensively especially, and they really showed that in the second half. But in the end, they were just overmatched. They were in the first half, they played well. They came out and took the first goal, but Barcelona responded well, didn't they, in the first half? And then the red card right before the break, the halftime break, really turned this match around. And you know what? Cholo Simeone's got to be proud of the 9 men that were left on the pitch at the end of the 90, because they came out, they played very well, and if not for